给
Believe it. Simply can't.
结束了，结束了，太好了。
I must practice even more than I do already.
哦，
What are you doing?
Arrogant bastard.
I've 3 doublets, none of which are suitable to show myself in.
嗯，
安安，
安安，对啊，今天12号。对呀、我明天带你去啊。是啊。晚上居然还有猫。啊，终于把支线解完了，可以破主线了。
Whoa there, Roach.
有了有了，
The strength of the fortifications remains unknown. Your foes have committed treason. You fight them for the good of the duchy. Captain de la Tour.
戴米恩，
Geralt, good you're here. Ready to attack Duntine?
See, you already prepared a plan.
We have 2 objectives. To find Her Illustrious Highness's sister. Duntine is a modest complex. Several old buildings, a high wall around them. We mean to strike here, through the main gate. Then secure the air...
How many men defend Duntine, you know?
Roderick maintains a team of knights for defense.
10个人。
Roderick recently took in a band of...
Cintrian's men, gotta be. Ran into a few in town. Need to hit them from both sides. You draw the defenders, keep them busy. I'll sneak in the back way, find the women, make sure they come to... I'll vault over the wall as soon as you start your assault.
Your plan puts you at great risk.
好，潜行是吧？啊，好了。
So it begins.
Quick!
走喽走喽走喽 ，Go Go Go！
We won't vault far if the boys out front don't hold.
Not so fast. Little change of plans.
哦，来就直接上了吗？哇，正面突破我喜欢。等我一下啊，先喝个煎药，等下陪你玩。嗯哼，雷霆，暴风雪。啊？什么？好，高等黑血哦。哇，烧起来！我靠！哇，这可以啊！
What is this?
哦，还有啊！ 哇！妈的嘞！赞！哦！靠！这家伙很强。对不起。
Roderick sent them to get the horses. He's looking to flee. Can't let him.
毛锤。
I see no ducals along the road. They must not be guarding it. Roderick was right. We can flee. We'll manage.
Faster! Load those crates on the wagon.
打败他的手下。
One's here. They've breached the back wall. Come on.
Kill him! I shall show you.
哎呦！哦呦！我斩！哎呦，会闪哦！哎呦，我斩！哦，来来来，砍我！我斩！哎，
Mercy! Mercy! I did no wrong.
破防管好用。
Kept the wrong damn company. Centrion's men, where are they? Where's the hostage?
What do you mean? I know nothing about a hostage. Must be the hand
我的客人
Where are they now?
in
There's someone with them? Woman named
of course.
西安娜，
Pile of trouble along.
Packing. We were to leave together.
Where is she? In the keep too?
Yes.
塔最上层。
What will become of me?
好，我会帮助你。
Here, press it against the wound. Should staunch the bleeding.
I thank you.
可以啊。哦，夺取雅士。哇，东西还很多、啊。哇，自动上昆恩呢，这个可以啊。走这边，走这边。
What is happening? How many? They're too many. You cannot stop them. We will see. Light the barricade.
来的不了给。
The sheet lies down.
哇！
Pathetic.
I will tear you to shreds.
哦呦！哇！这歌好强啊！
Will die, you little
哇！
stronza.
哦，这家伙会不会太强啊？等一下，哇，硬刚哎，哇，叫可以啊，哇，太大只了，这只。好，走走走。一个你。牛是什么东西啊？打败守卫。
Need to get into the keep.
They shall pay for everything.
哇，迪拉夫也来了，可以啊！哇塞！这么强了吗？伯爵。哇塞，这两个，哇，哦，直接宰掉了，可以。
Wasn't expecting to see you two here.
We thought you could use our help, so...
Witcher, this is no time to explain. Where is Renna?
Expect to answer a lot of questions inside.
Let us go then.
哇，这两只吸血鬼很凶哦。哇，瞬移。
Renna! Are you hurt? If any of them.
You know me. I'd never let them hurt me. I just waited for you to come.
I didn't know where to look. They threatened to kill you. Forgive me. I failed you.
啊？他是席安娜吧？
Now we need only find Anna Henrietta's sister. Where should we look? Do you know?
Ran into Roderick, Duntine's lord. Told me where I'd find Sienna.
Then speak and let's grab her. Time is short.
Said she was in a room in the tower. Very one we're in right now. Which, incidentally, looks nothing like a prison cell. And just so happens there's a carafe full of wine here. Bet it's stolen San Real.
What's your point?
你干脆从实招来
You
吧。
one chance to tell us everything yourself.
I've nothing to tell.
Witcher, what is this?
Sorry, Deadloff. You've been had.
My friend, please. You must listen to what Geralt has to say.
席安娜跟雷娜是一
Anna's not
个。
her real name. This is Sienna. And Sienna is sister to Anna Henrietta, the Duchess of Toussaint.
What nonsense is this?
Sienna was banished as a child, but it seems she trekked back here recently. Moved into Duntine and ran a Vandergild out of here. Sent a man called the Centrian to Beauclair to steal some wine for her. Wine reserved for the ducal family. Centrian led us to her. Caught him later stealing a jewel Sienna had gotten from her father as a child. Sorry, Deadloff. She used you. Part of her plan.
"哇塞！这么凶呢？
Will come to Teshumwitna and explain all. If you do not, I will raze Beauclair to the ground. This I promise you. You've 3 days. I shall be waiting.
哦，
He just fly off?
He did not wish to act rashly. He's gone to soothe his nerves.
Think he'll do it? Make good on his threat?
I cannot say. He can be unpredictable when fury consumes him.
I shall go to him.
Come again? After what he just...
You don't know Detlef like I do. If I don't do as he says, he truly will destroy the city. He's more than capable of it.
Conscience gets to you now?
Better... better late than never, right?
Well, it truly does seem the best option.
利用吸血鬼哦。
Your Grace, we must proceed with caution. Guardsmen saw vampires here. They could still be about.
Vampires or no vampires, my sister is here. Find her.
Your Grace, that...
哦，见面了。
Sienna, it's true. It's you. Sister dear, what have you gotten yourself into? So concerned, I'm surprised. Is there an ounce of truth to it?
You feel resentment. I understand. But I promise we shall work through all the unfortunate matters of the past.
哦，
We will discuss them later. Captain, escort Sienna to the palace. I shall meet with her as soon as we return.
As you wish, Your Grace.
And you, Witcher. You have my thanks. I cannot believe my sister was so near the whole time. Roderick of Duntine shall answer for treason and blackmail.
Roderick got duped and used, just like the vampire.
Apropos, were you able to establish who kidnapped his beloved?
We've discovered Sienna blackmailed the vampire. Ordered him to kill those men.
What? What nonsense is this?
She is his missing lover. Staged her own abduction to force him to do her bidding.
He was a tool. Whole scheme was Sienna's. She was behind it.
You're mistaken. You must be. This cannot be true.
Your Grace, I know this vampire and...
What? You know him? Who is he?
Detlef.
The same who so recently sat at my table and told me of Nazaire. Is there anything else you've neglected to mention? A dragon living beneath Mount Gorgon, perhaps? Is anyone else here a vampire? Where is he now?
Waiting for Sienna. If she doesn't show up to meet him by an appointed time, he'll destroy Beauclair.
He dares threaten us?
Your Grace, we have 3 days to bring him Sienna and...
Not a word. You have 3 days to bring me his head. No more secrets. No more helping vampires. I want what I'm paying for. The head of the beast.
你妹的，臭女皇！早知道就不要把她姐姐交给他了。哎。
Do you think Her Grace's nerves have been calmed?
Doubt it. Rarely forgets, rarely retracts what she says, especially not threats.
Yes, well, even I must admit Detlef's actions were highly inappropriate. Reprehensible, even.
李大夫也太偏激了。
Are you upset?
Why would I be?
Let's see. You're returning from your hunt empty-handed. No trophy. No new lead to boast of, then pursue.
我不会生气，经过我发现
That's
图
just
片。
not a sensation I feel. Ever. Mutations, remember?
Yes, of course.
The excuse you resort to whenever
被识破了。
Observant of you. So let's change the subject.
How do your employers customarily react when you fail to meet their expectations?
Depends. Peasants cuss me out. Merchants demand I refund their deposit, whereas nobles mostly just release their hounds.
And rulers?
Usually threaten me with the gallows.
A most illustrious grace awaits the gentleman.
Your Grace, the population demands she be punished. Siana's committed terrible crimes. Spilt so much blood. They...
Another word, Palmerin, and I shall spill even more blood. Yours. I repeat for the last time. Siana is responsible for the death of many, true. But she is also my sister. We are bound by blood and by a shared childhood. I shall not allow her to be lynched.
Your Grace, I fear the masses might rise. Storm the prison, pitchforks and torches in hand.
Let them storm. They will not find her there. Siana is hidden away in a safe place. She shall await trial there until we have rid ourselves of this accursed vampire. Which, to judge by your means, has not yet come to pass.
Did what we could, but...
My patience is at an end, Geralt. Where is he? Where is Detlef?
We're working to find that out, Your Grace.
Do you take me for a fool?
I wouldn't dare.
I care not one whit what you have worked on, are working on, or shall work on. I'm interested in results, which thus far have been nil. At times, I hunt foxes. Do you know how it works? The ducal huntsman releases the hounds. They catch the fox's scent, chase the animal down, and lead the battue to it. All within an hour. You, Witcher, have had a week. The aid of my most excellent knights. Yet, you have tracked absolutely nothing down.
我不是找到你姐姐了吗？
My beagles might have done a better job.
哇塞！不管是细节。
Allow me to point out certain subtle but essential differences between a higher vampire and a fox, or game in general.
哦，想要对我动手是不是？
Truly. Like the ones between a pathetic quip and a treasonous offense. Watch your words, Witcher.
Wow.
But to the matter at hand. Have you managed to establish anything?
Your Grace, it seems Siana tricked Detlef, used him to murder the knights who escorted her into exile. We have reason to believe that...
Your Grace! Vampires!
What? Speak now!
Vampires! They protect the city! Captain de la Tour defends the square near the boat landing, but so many lives lost!
Damn it.
怎么回事？
If it's war this Detlef wants, it's war he shall have. Geralt, get to work. This time I'll hear no excuses. Palmerin, you...
哇！
Get her out of here.
吸血鬼女妖。 又是你，我的天！哦 ，fuck！ 来吧，高等黑血，哇！ 这把弹开也这么凶啊！可以啊。拜拜。
Siana failed to appear as summoned. And there. Detlef was not making idle threats.
Seems not. Need to make some serious plans of our own now. It's gone too far, damn it. Regis, you mentioned there was a way to draw Detlef out. A way you've avoided resorting to so far because you thought it was too dangerous.
Is that how I put it? Do forgive me that I've misled you terribly. The word dangerous is simply a scandalous understatement in this case.
Regis, another inner monologue growing out of a personal dilemma. Just tell me how to flush Detlef out, force him to meet, please.
In due course. But first, Geralt, I'd like you to consider the alternative. After all, you could fulfill Detlef's demand and liberate his beloved Siana.
Think Detlef still believes Siana's innocent?
I believe he suspects something. He must. And he seeks to understand what happened.
And for that he's declared war on the entire duchy?
What can I say? Moderation was never his strong suit.
Really want to free Siana? Hand her over to Detlef? Refuse to accept you consider that wise.
It's hard to believe, I know. But Detlef is not actually evil, merely impulsive. He needs but meet with her, speak with her, and he will spare the city.
So say I agree to this, 'cause I might. Still no chance Anna Henrietta will.
I do not recall ever suggesting we ask her permission.
哦，我懂了，不见得要经过他同意。
The meeting. What if it's nothing like you say? What if it goes sour, ends in a fight? Willing to guarantee Siana won't get hurt?
It seems unlikely in the extreme that...
Didn't ask for a lecture on probability. Need a simple answer. Yes or no.
I vow that not a hair on her head shall come to any harm.
Got serious reservations about this plan. Not least among them, we have no idea where Siana's being held. You heard the Duchess. She's not at the prison.
Hardly a reservation. More of an excuse. I'm certain you'll find her. You must merely decide you wish to.
我靠，就还是要丢给我。
Duchess treats him like a lapdog.
There, you see? I knew you'd think of something. I trust I've dispelled your doubts then.
Not so fast.
如果不想妥协，要怎么逼迪拉夫现身？
How would I go about luring Detlef out of hiding if I wanted to? With the blood of a virgin?
You see, somewhere nearby lives an unusual denizen, one of the unseen, ancient and powerful vampires, among the oldest and strongest.
And?
Tusa is this unseen elder's territory. All vampires owe him fealty while they are here. He need but say the word, designate a time and place, and Detlef will be forced to appear.
暗影长者。
So this unseen elder, how do we convince him to summon Detlef?
We must find him first. The elder does not see arrivals unless he absolutely must. But locals, Oriana, for instance, you know, she too.
我就知道他是吸血
Yeah,
鬼。
figured it out. All right, let's say she gets me in to see the unseen elder. What then?
I don't know. You'll have to improvise, I suppose.
So I'm basically stuck. Either gotta give in to a blackmailer or fight him.
You know what I would opt for. Should we free Siana and arrange for her to meet with Detlef, there's a good chance we'll all survive this ordeal. Detlef included.
Regis, don't mean to put you on the spot, but I gotta know. Say I do decide to fight Detlef. Who'll you stand with?
Should you decide your sword is the sole solution, I shall not stand in your way.
Appreciate it.
Certainly hope so. Now, please tell me, what is it you intend to do?
Crazy as the
先放他出去吧。
I'll do it. I'll ask Damien about Siana.
You won't make me beg. I knew you wouldn't.
Slow down. Not promising a thing.
Of course.
先去放他出来看看好了，不行再来说。
Damien could be in danger.
Or dead.
Do you think so? He seemed battle-hardened, more than a few scraps under his belt.
Against humans, not monsters.
跟着雷基斯走。哇！哇，可以啊！天哪，天哪！哎，我不是吃过了吗？死吧你！
Never thought lesser vampires would heed a higher vampire's call and commands.
As a rule, they don't.
So how Deadloff sick them on the city?
I told you, he's exceptional. He manages to bend them to his will, control them with his thoughts.
哇，又思想控制。
He orders them to back down until he dies. 真的是。OK，Let's go。哎，你就在旁边看，因为你也不杀。异伏魔。可以啊。
Blow itself didn't kill him. Bled to death afterwards.
If we'd only arrived a bit earlier.
They broke formation, ran.
That scent. It's Damien's blood.
哦，在这里。
Let's go.
战锤。
Barricade put up in the street.
Pointless. That's no obstacle to a vampire.
They didn't know. I didn't get a chance to prepare them.
哇，一团乱。
Fell on his face, struck in the back, tried to run.
They must have realized they couldn't hold this position.
Hope they found a corner to hide in. Won't be anyone to talk to if not.
又来。
一群人走过尸体没反应。
哦，好痛啊！这是。 哇，还有！来呀、来呀、过来打我、啊！真的难打，这只。还好有重击。
这已经不是吸血鬼了，根本超级英雄。
对啊。 Hello， 什么？利用兽魔感官？我的，身上还带酒，这可以啊。
我还以为你在打快银。
没有啦，这打快银，打快银打不死。哎，这里。哎，他的血。 哎呀，我想一下啊、他应该有个炼金图纸可以。
哪有快银打的死，只是跑得快而已。
有了，血魔尖药，夜灵尖药。哦，提升暴击。
剧情中他已经死了。
是哦。 哦，对，我记得他好像死掉了，留下那个女巫。捡一下。
I cannot let them see me. Recognize the vampire.
4.
Apologies, Geralt. You must manage alone. I'm certain you will.
接一下任务。哎， 捕尸？什么东西？哇！他喵的嘞，打我！
You killed it single-handedly. That harlot's brood slaughtered half my unit.
I see the harlot's brood came close
意
to
外吧？
slaughtering you as well.
Need to withdraw. You and your men. Now.
My duty lies with the city.
Won't help the city by leading your men to the slaughter. Damien, conversation back at the palace, remember? I'll say it again. Your men don't stand a chance.
回家找妈妈吧。还在犹豫啊！
Men, tend to the wounded and prepare to march out.
Doing the right thing. Now listen close. Silver. That's what you want to use against vampires. Your alchemists order them to produce as much vampire oil as they can. Churn it out in gallons. Then coat your blades with it. Keep an eye out for Alps and Bruxae. The shapely ones resemble women. There one moment, gone the next. Bombs containing silver splinters are a pretty good idea.
哦，炸弹可
Thank
以
you,。Witcher. I hope you're worth the coin the Duchess pledged you. And that you'll return with the head of the wretch that did this.
Got a different plan.
And what would that be?
All I can say just now is I'm gonna need Sienna.
You know the Duchess.
We know it, but we do not agree with it.
You've that luxury. I do not.
我不会逼你。
Can't force you, won't try. But I'd urge you to ask yourself a question. How you feel tomorrow when you bury more soldiers while knowing you might have prevented their deaths, but chose not to even try.
I fear we waste our time here. Come, Geralt.
讲啊讲啊！
Wait. When last I saw Sienna, Her Grace was escorting her to the palace playroom.
Playroom? As in for children? You sure?
I've served in the ducal palace for years. I know it's every corner. So yes, I am damn sure.
Playroom? So what, Duchess locked Sienna up in a dollhouse?
Honestly, I've no clue. Look, I've told you what I saw. What you do with it is no concern of mine.
Got it. I'll look into it.
OK， 回家吧。那本来还不错嘛，还会帮我。
You've our gratitude. You helped us a great deal.
走了，走了，走了。
Let's go, Regis.
Here, the playroom's beyond this door.
喂，哦 shit， 喵的嘞！
I suggest we postpone any further discussion.
哦，
一言不合就开打，
太夸张了，他直接过来冲我，打我一巴掌，我天哪！
还被反秒杀。
娱乐间吗？
Shit. Probably meant to stand guard, but on Henrietta's personal request.
全死了！哇，刚那一巴掌差点把我打死了。然后从后面来，走后面，走后面。干不对啊！这边呢？这边呢？ 哦，这个门
Locked. Of course. Regis, rather not have a fist fight with this door. Would you mind?
Not at all.
哦，当锁匠哦，可以哦。芝麻开门，谢啦。
Thanks.
Something
inside? No, empty. Utter silence. No one here.
We should look around.
侏儒恶作剧。在楼上吧。女王真是费尽苦心啊，要把它铁藏好啊，真的是。她宁可让所有人死。
Miniature tableware and plush toys. Cute. Nice tune.
Indeed, pleasant. It's a shame the mechanism's damaged.
Wooden duck. Somebody broke its wings off.
母鸭。日记。
What the? Found a notebook. Property of Isabelle de Roquefort.
I'm not sure it will help, but I suppose there's no harm in leafing through them.
什么？姐妹今天吵
The
架。
girls quarreled today. I must note rather sadly they did not behave as befits future ladies. The incident devolved into fisticuffs. Anna Henrietta was first to strike her sister. Sienna gave back as good as she'd gotten. By the time I separated them, Anna Henrietta had lost 2 teeth. She ran off to complain to her parents. His Grace the Duke refused to believe my version of events. He laid all the blame on Sienna and vowed to punish the little one harshly. Anna Henrietta did her best to have her sister's sentence commuted.
Once you're labeled a black sheep.
Sienna gave me a drawing today.
Charming.
Of freshly decapitated bodies covered in blood.
Perhaps not so much.
I asked her why ever she would draw such a thing. Her Highness claimed it was a rendering of nightmares which have plagued her for... Curse of the Black Sun. Supposedly girls afflicted by it had horrible dreams. Kind of horrible that made some of them go mad.
哦，暗日诅咒。
Today I accompanied the girls for the first time to the land of 1,000 fables. We spent half the day there. First we played with Thumbelina, then with Barbarossa, who proved quite the charmer for a brigand and pirate.
I'm beginning to suspect Isabelle de Roquefort wrote in her diary after taking a powerful hallucinogenic. Cannabis rudelaris, for instance, or...
Shh, don't interrupt. I tip my cap to Master Artorius Vigo for his achievement. He has proved he has no equal in the arcane arts.
Wait, Artorius was the court mage here, a specialist in illusions, which means...
Regis, last warning. Stop interrupting or I'll seat you in the corner. The girls told me if I ever wish to visit alone, I need but crack open the land of 1,000 fables and utter out loud the incantation Expecto Ludum.
A book as the key to an illusion. My, this grows more interesting by the minute.
Mages sent by the Conclave arrived today. They came to examine Sienna. I cannot know what conclusions they drew, but His Grace now seems clearly upset.
Curse of the Black Sun. There's no doubt then that she was diagnosed with the syndrome symptoms.
Or had that label planted on her. It goes on. I dared ask the Duke what would become of the girl. He did not reply.
Oh?
I tutored the girls in Nilfgaardian today. Sienna applies herself so, though she has great difficulty memorizing new vocabulary. Lady Anna Henrietta seems more gifted in this regard, yet also prone to impish behavior. When she thought me out of earshot, she called me a blood accuser. She and Sienna laughed so hard they almost choked. Blooda is damned, or cursed. What's Cusa?
In the melodious tongue of our none-too-friendly neighbors to the south, the word describes the many-petaled flower that blooms in that place we so unmelodiously call the crotch.
画一下。OK， 放过了。
Realize this might sound improbable, but maybe, just maybe, Anna Henrietta tossed Sienna into that illusion.
Not impossible. She would be safe there, and isolated. We must see.
Where's that book?
找到童话书，现在捡东西好了。OK， 捡东西，好哇，这里的。
Locked.
又锁住了。
Nothing under the carpet.
Did you expect something? Apart from the dust swept under there by lazy chambermaid.
哦，有了。
Well, well. A key tucked behind a picture.
哎，黄金钥匙，可以呀、啊。哎，有了。
This it? Let's see. Expecto ludum.
Oh. 哇塞，进入里世界了。
Regis? Regis! Land of 1,000 fables. Incredible.
被吓到了。
Let's see where this road takes me.
哦，什么？是什么？
I have now
波罗尼格。
wild. All land's an illusion, but so
三
powerful there's
小
no way to
哇
dispel.
塞，书中世界可以啊。跟着那
你喝
个，
多了吗？
你看旁边是那个，旁边那个，哎，他叫我绕这边走。有熊什么之类的吗？兔子精啊，还是什么的？哎，还是什么小矮人之类的？会不会有？
Let him out.
会不会有？会不会有？
My gingerbread.
会不会有独角兽？
My turn to gobble him.
三小。
Hands off my hearth, dearie. You wouldn't want me to get cross.
Then you open it.
Now, who's this? A lost traveler? What's supposed to be here, sweetie? Why, you're old. Old and pale. But never worry. A bit of butter, a bit of spice, and you'll make a tasty morsel.
哦，他想干嘛
Just as soon as I catch you.
？What the？ 下来！哎呦！哇！哇！
Soup smells more vile than a rotting carcass. Careful she doesn't douse you.
好吵啊，这家伙！我想一下，
你还是开图鉴看怎么打吧。
坏女巫怎么打？他们有新增图鉴啊？巫婆类吗？还是吸血鬼类？有啊。女巫类也不是啊，要打掉她才有那个。轰下来，轰下来！三小啊，你是要不要下来？下来，喊到他了！哇！很小啊！哦，我懂了，还要冲我的瞬间呢！哇，好爆哎！等一下，
身为女巫会物理攻击也是正常的。
哎，干太扯了！我想一下，法印攻击，黑血，他打我会掉血。到底要不要下来？阿斯飞爽没？阿斯飞爽没？哎、欸！哦，死了！啊，放扫把，真的假的？还要打扫把？
The Wicked Witch. Heard of her, haven't you? Now, where did you put that key? It's Prince Charming's. He no longer needs it. Here it is.
Thank you. She'd have begged me for certain if you'd not... Sienna? Is that you?
It's been years, Jack.
Have you come to play?
No, I just want your beans, so you can breathe easy.
也可以豌豆？什么豆子
Beans. What beans?
Try not to interrupt. Well, Jack, where are they?
Sienna, I'm sorry, but...
Oh, something tells me you're lying. Perhaps you wish to play the old games that...
I'm telling the truth. I swear it. Henrietta, she ordered them buried all over so you wouldn't be able to leave.
Where?
I don't know. But Joss, the boy with the thing for wolves, he should know. He sticks his nose in everyone's affairs.
He had better know. Because if not, I'll find you and we'll have ourselves... Ah, all right. So why is it you're here?
放你自由。
Came to free you.
Nice of you, but a waste of your effort.
You might not.
Mm-hmm. Yet I still don't know why you even give a damn.
It's Dettlaff. He's trying to force Anna Henrietta's hand.
Sounds like Dettlaff, all right. But I doubt you came all the...
Isn't it obvious? Offering to be your ally. We both want you out of here. You because you want your freedom back.
You exposed me. I landed in prison because of you. Now you come... Well, normally I'd tell you to sod off. But, from what you say, folk are dying who have nothing to do with this. Not part of the plan. Fine, Witcher. I...
真的很糟糕啊
Curse of the Black Sun.
Mm-hmm. Twisted princesses, mute...
Even met one of you. Renfrey of Craden.
And? Was she truly monstrous?
She was cruel, that's certain.
You killed her, didn't you?
Had no choice.
Funny. Mum said the same when she taught...
Since you brought it up, the knights Dettlaff killed...
Not a memory I enjoy revisiting. But when my parents disowned me, they ordered those very knights to escort.
Like you said, they had their orders.
But Crespi was not ordered to beat me unconscious with a horsewhip after my first attempted escape. And Dulac had no instructions to deny me food and abuse me. I learned something then. Knights are not so
这下说得通。
That explains.
Shocked, aren't you? You must have thought you had me pegged.
This place. Tell me something more.
Yes, created by Arturius Vigo. Anna Henrietta and
Which didn't seem like she was playing.
magical entropy. Without maintenance, the spell gradually disintegrates over...
Your sister chose a dangerous place for your prison.
It's deceptive. Provided I don't provoke them, the fairy tale character...
So, what's with the beams? Mind explaining?
There are two ways out of this land. My darling sister blocked one when she tossed me in here. The other's up there, in the clouds.
Still don't understand.
Don't fret, just listen. That boy, that was
Jack climbed a gigantic...
As we shall do if we can just find those blasted beans. There are 3. 1 red, 1 blue, 1 yellow. No, because it must transpire exactly as it did in the tale. Clear now? So we... Joss can usually be found wandering the glade at the foot of the mount. It's some distance from here, past the witch's house to the right.
哈哈，都没有东西。哦，骨灰，这里面是什么啊？哦，好多牢笼哦，看一下。姜饼人，找到乔斯。
So, what exactly is happening in the city?
Bloodshed, a massacre, which is why we gotta hurry.
You needn't fret. I'm closed in.
毒苹果
We can stay here a week.
啊，等我一下。这样吧，我在忙，马上转。OK。好，先存一下。哎，我的马在上面呢。
Watch out, pixies!
小妖精，也太多只了吧！赢了。
Not the friendliest pixies I've met.
We're put here to protect the Fable Sphere from intruders. Only you.
啊，说我是入侵者，他喵的嘞！什么东西？我刚刚震了一下，这样。哇，好大的蘑菇啊！诶，是吧？独角兽哎！竟然是独角兽！哎，这
Unicorns! We must catch them. We won't have to walk everywhere then. I call the pink one. Exciting, isn't it? Reminds me of my childhood.
Reminds me of something altogether different.
Care to elaborate?
哎嘿嘿，
Rather not.
哎，我骑到独角兽了！哇塞！
Rocks here. None at all. This is grand. I'm alright. Not in any danger.
哇，
Joss. Last, they're going to rid them in.
哇，好多狼啊！哦，被咬了！哇，3下咬不到，咬不到了，赢了！
Relax.
there's more. Another wolf behind you. Ignore him. He always lies.
Aha. Boy who cried wolf. Still does, I suppose. And doesn't, when they actually appear.
The one and only. I don't know anything. Not one thing. And besides, watch out. Wolves.
在骗他。
This'll be interesting. Yellow beam.
It's somewhere very, and I mean very deep. So, and who has it? A bold farmhand, who in no way and not at all away. Help! Wolves!
Let's say for a minute you know what happened to the red beam. Where wouldn't it be?
For certain, no one swallowed it. Oh no! Of course not. But say someone. A human. The most human in the land of 1,000 fables.
要说反话就对了。
Everyone!
Bet you haven't heard what happened to the blue beam.
I've heard it lies about somewhere.
Just like that? No one guarding?
Nobody. 3 times. Good folk! Wolf!
3个人。
That word one more time and I'll chop you up.
All right.
Watch out for wolves!
好讨厌的小鬼。
Tough to talk to, that one.
Was it, though? You need merely remember he always lies. I'm not sure. We should visit some of the other things. It's just a few. Red Riding Hood.
小红帽、3只小熊、金发女孩、长发公主跟卖火柴小女孩。3只小熊是哪个故事啊？
Fine.
哪来的3只小熊啊？听都没听过。
All right, let's try again.
你不知道。
我不知道3只小熊啊。再会。
Thanks for.
我不知道3只小熊跟那个，我知道3只小猪跟小红帽啊。长发公主我也知道。来喽，骑独角兽。来。造访奶奶家。
Faster. Come on, you. Know what?
3只就是熊爸爸、熊妈妈、熊儿子。
熊儿子。那金发女孩嘞？
Oh look, the Emperor of Nilfgaard. He's come out to show off his new robe.
Come on.
造访奶奶家。哎，走开。来去找奶奶。
然后有个女孩闯进去偷吃东西。
哦。这是童话故事哦！我靠！胆小！哎，回来！哎，萝卜哎，靠腰！萝卜哎，你看，萝卜长脚了，我的坐骑居然长脚了。喜安娜呢？
Take it easy.
那你人是要不要过来？
Come on now.
算了，我要先去找奶奶。
然后睡儿子的床嫌太小，睡妈妈的床嫌太硬，睡爸爸的床又大又软。
又大又软，可以啊。好，我们去奶奶家。奶奶，我回来了。三小，
Hello.
这他妈是奶奶。小红帽的大野狼，这我知道啊。
Whereas you, not at all, big bad wolf.
And who should I run with, eh? Thumbelina? One shot and she's under the table. But, what brings you?
You could always have a drink with them.
Oh, what now?
You know what they say about the hair of the dog?
Out of the question. And why must you drink? Do you wish to drown?
They stripped me of my title and birthright.
Listen, looking for magic beans. Seen any?
I was...
Where is it? Talk!
Shh, not so loud.
Oh, I can be much louder than this. And resort to other means of persuasion.
Right there, the threats. Sienna to a T. Listen, I exist to restage a fairy tale.
啊，小红帽死掉了。
What?
1,000 times they cut my gut open, filled it full of rocks, and drowned me in the river. Once you stopped coming, I decided to repay the little who now what's at the bottom of the well. She and the
七只小
hunter,
羊
which means we can't play, and I'm under no obligation to talk to you. Not about being
在井里面呢。这头狼人暴躁。
Surprised? Think about it. It's a dog's life.
So,
Don't worry. I'll play with him. Or rather, play him. I just need
that's a relief.
you.
OK， 他要小红帽的帽子，是不是？
Time to jump in the well.
Break a leg.
等一下会死吧？我先记录一下。易碎品呢？要不要下去就死了？哦，有了。
七只小羊把狼肚子剪开，放了石头。
好痛哦！等一下，妈的，差点淹死。OK， 最起码这样子可以有久一点。找到小红帽。哦，有了。 好，小红帽人在哪里呢？嗯？哎，哦，底下是不是？哦，什么？笔记？ 什么？上次看到谢安娜距离已经7年了，魔法已经消退得很严重，区域里的居民已经开始发疯。大野狼杀死小红帽和猎人，女巫和汤子，母子汤姆和7个小矮人，通通活活烤熟。哎呦！小精灵会攻击任何靠近的人，但被巨人赶走了。 哇，整个失控哎！他每次整个失控了。好
4 animals stacked atop each other. What was the tale called again?
The musicians of Glothican. Huh. You've some link to the town as well, don't you?
But my tale's not much like this one.
So,
Did you like Anna Henrietta?
Do you jest? I adored her. My darling little sis. So adorable. So sweet. Yet when they banished me from the palace, she didn't so much as peek out of the window.
She might not have known. Maybe just couldn't.
And could she also
你
not
知道
grant me
4只
amnesty
动物
when she
叠
was
一起
crowned?
的故事吗？
不知道，这我真的不知道。哇，要回去翻童话书了，好靠背哦。诶，不对啊，小红帽尸体到哪去了？小红帽尸体嘞？不会吧？还要再游回去吗？我的妈呀！
他们是一只鸡、一只猫、一条狗和一头驴跑去城里当音乐家的故事。
音乐家？哦，看到了，看到了，小红帽的尸体有了，找到了。 哦，看到了，可以啊。当乐家，动物也可以当乐家，这么扯。
童话故事啊。
哦，难怪。怎么越游越下面呢？
哪有不扯的？
太扯淡了，这个。好，可以了，我们可以上去了。好，他只要帽子而已嘛。OK， 来了。诶，后面
Yep, look what I got.
That would never fit you.
哎，我看到了嘞，马跟狗。
Not
哈
bad.
哈，
Not
哎，
bad.
真的耶，
真的有 A。
马跟狗还有什么？
Let's go.
驴子跟鸡是不是？
Let me guess.
At
4.
You again? I thought I was clear. I will not talk to...
Not a problem.
What? Very well.
刚说
It's
就
not as
演
if I
给
can
你
forbid
看。
you.
But Grandmama, what big eyes you have!
Better to see you is my dear.
靠北耶！
What big arms you
哇，奶奶你的手也好大啊！
Yes, you is my dear.
and Grandma
哇，奶奶你牙齿好大。
teeth you have. Eh?
The better to eat you is my dear.
有啊，我靠，这个狼人这个，哇，欠
在哈喽。
还要演呢，到底演爽没？狼人有嘞，野兽有吧？哦，不对，他是诅咒者，看错了。诅咒有，插错，快点，拿错油砍你，不好意思。OK。
Remember what Joss said about the red beam?
Gotta open his belly. Bottle caps, fake teeth, a corkscrew.
有
Well
了，
then, one's
What?
让
I
你
find
继续
myself
演。
wondering if you're just horribly discreet. Are you really not interested in what happened?
好吧，告诉我后来怎么。
Since you brought it up.
Yes. And the noble knights of Tucson, I didn't stop
那
until
哪
we
是
reached the
红色
Ketu
豆子，
wilderness.
根本是
They
染
left
血
me
的
there
豆
alone,
子。
对呀、
without a copper, in a torn lace dress, right when the frosts were setting in.
哇，好可怜哦。
They assumed something would eat me, but as always, I failed to live up to expectations. I wandered the woods for a week, they were bandits, bearded, drunk, spattered with blood.
Take it neither happened?
That's when I learned a robber and a murderer can be a better man. They took me in, we set off for Nazaire, and I did what I could to repay them.
哇，变成土匪女王了。
Should have stayed.
Perhaps. But you know what? There came a point when
Been through a lot.
I have. And throughout this time, my sister was stomping
She wasn't the one to banish you.
and I'm not angry at her for that. Right.
所以他根本不欺压妹妹啊，他只是假牙开瓶器跟瓶盖。好，我们再去找什么来着？三只小猪，三头熊，长发公主，三只小猪好了，应该比较可爱一点吧。哇，我的妈，怎么 哇塞！我的独角兽，我真的可以骑独角兽。这是吹笛人，对不对？这吹笛人，对不对？就是吹笛人，然后那老鼠走的那个，这个我还知道。啊，这是谁？哦，我知道了，国王新一，对不对？哦喂，真的是国王新一。啊，那3只小猪。这我看过，砖头屋啊。
对了。
Brick's the only one left.
We should look inside. Remember Joss's words?
One beam lies out in the open, guarded by 3 nobodies. Yeah, could be it.
听说彩虹尽头有黄金。
彩虹尽头有黄金，真的假的？可以拿走吗？哎呦，阿尔德。哦。哇！哇，这猪这么耐打的吗？我操！哇，猪吞猛进！
没手的猪怎么盖房子？
哇，还有一只，3只窝在一起，可以。魔法城。哇，好痛啊
That's one beam down. Good work.
砖头屋找到魔豆，我就看到尸体也拿了魔豆。哎，有蓝色豆子。
The big bad witcher Houghton.
It cannot be.
What cannot be?
You actually.
Why?
Well, when you arrive, and now this.
你们家这魔小孩3人挤，
好帅啊！3只小猪也解完了，
还特地放一个魔豆。
对呀，他们都不会饿的吗？哦，好，3头熊嘛，看一下，3头熊。
那彩虹好近。感觉可以找找看。
彩虹吗？哇塞！哎，这老鼠真的跟过去嘞。好，我们再去找小女孩。爸。太多了吧，那个
彩虹呢？
哦 ，fuck you！ 都没掉东西耶，这小精灵。彩虹，哇，彩虹好远哦，太远了吧，这彩虹。有钱吗？看一下。哎，有哎 ，fuck， fuck， 金线金球，哎，真的有黄金耶！
我对国外童话还是有研究的。
我拿到钱了，哎，不是，我拿到金球跟金线的。卖火柴的小女孩，告示版啊！告示版，放开这只鹅啊！以讹传讹，靠腰。
A true Witcher should never abandon poultry in distress.
有委托你敢信？童话故事有委托，
Faster.
笑死！
因为那黄金是绿色小精灵的。
哦，难怪。木头屋。哦，
黄金会带来好运。
又出现了，又出现了。
Whoa. Come on, Roach.
国王的新衣，帅啊！
Doesn't seem to be at home.
找到鹅。哇，
A feather broken.
有只羽毛断了。
Fight. A feather broken. It was a fight. A feather broken. It was a fight. Goose feathers must have been flapping its wings.
拔毛了，被吃了是吗？真的耶，又是小妖精，哇，一群呢！死吧你！哦，看到了，看到了，有了有。变烧鹅的吧？
Hey, there, in the trees. Some kind of camp?
营地。哦，强盗。诶？哦。
Oh well.
Here it
Where's
is.
the key?
Got it.
好扯，有委托。看一下，没有东西可以捡的。有，他只能打开门。
Good thing you posted that note.
三小。
Oh look, she laid a go.
If only all my would have preferred a magic beam. But
黄金蛋。哇塞！
该不会是
Did you really travel all the way here for a
魔
contract?
豆的鹅吧
nature？of the job.
I don't believe it.
是哦
You，must have had another reason.
好像真的是魔豆的鹅。
Spent a few idyllic months in Beauclair some time past. Part of me wanted to come back, I think.
Oh yes. Visit Toussaint once and you'll always long to return.
哦，好，他也上来了。
Faster.
好，我们再去找。
魔豆的鹅才有金蛋啊！
难怪啊，鹅被绑架了，那巨人怎么不见了？哇，没想到真可以骑到独角兽，好屌哦！
巨人在天上啊！
爸，不想理他了，砍了没有意义。
下不来。
哦，难怪。砖头屋、稻草屋，一个模仿，一个模仿，这是在干嘛？
要不要再去彩虹看看？
这里是哪里？
小人国吧。
真的是小人国哇塞！我好像巨人一样啊！赶快跑，不然等下被绑住了。
不是，是拇指姑娘。
拇指姑娘哦，懂了。啊，还在吹啊。OK。Hello。
Care for a cigarilla? A bit of tobacco?
麻药粉，你卖毒啊？
Sold flints when I was a lass. But no one bought them, so I branched out. Now I deal in snuffs.
什么都卖日志。
If it's not the new name of some kicker I already...
Hey, where'd you get that ribbon? That's mine.
Is that so?
你刚经过的羊穿着芭蕾舞装。
是哦，那是有什么童话？捡到是谁的
The ribbon.
There's not much to explain. I got it from a tourist Vigo when I was a child.
没想
But
法
it。means a lot to you.
How should I put this? And the ribbon reminds me of.
他缎带好像对他很重要。
Could you continue this?
诶，为什么那个猫会戴帽子？
Give Sienna the ribbon.
Sugar plum. The only thing I hand out for free is a first hit. To get them to come.
What if I asked you nicely?
Ask me nicely and I might play you for it. A round of
我
cards.
也
打牌？哦，打牌？等一下，等一下，你先卖什么？
What have you...
Like I said.
真的有金球，干好扯
跟他赌了。
看一下，布拉维银剑、钢剑啊，这个卖你，这个也卖你。
金球可以卖吧？
他没钱了啊，卖个没办法卖啊，他没钱呢。
很传的样子。
卖金球，魔法城，假牙软木塞，魔法香菇，毒苹果，姜饼，昂贵的玩具，他好像没什么可以卖的。等一下，
Wasting time.
等一下。
What is it, loves?
Wait.
我知道了，先存档。我要跟他打牌，但是我要先跟他买东西。
It's enough.
All right.
What?
What you...
Don't.
等一下，打牌，我要打牌，
不是，
我要打牌啊！直接跟他
你
买。
打牌是赌啊。
对啊，我可以跟他赌，我不用钱给他，搞不好他。
你买啥鬼？
对啊。卖火柴的小女孩，还有三只熊跟长发公主，哇！以前不是有个童话叫什么来着？那个牙仙还是什么三个臭皮匠的？
What is it like?
来玩牌吧。
All right.
Don't get your hopes up. None can best me at Gwent.
哇，无人能敌耶！这个，看，我不能选，我只能选这个。完了，这打得过他吗？冰霜留下，寒冻，先跟他打看看。松鼠牌啊！哦，6、7。2个双洞，有哦。
你说牙仙，我还知道哪来臭皮匠？
就是那个鞋匠啦，鞋匠。
你说皮诺丘？
皮诺丘，对，皮诺丘。后面那个不是，他不是被鲸鱼吞掉了吗？哇，他也会叫，可以啊。
4.
打得过他吗？冻住好了。15换他牌，再骗他牌一次。他喵的！ 他也会耶。哎嘿，我靠！算了，先让你。哎，他好强哦，可以耶，这家伙不出牌。2D4，我感觉我要输哎，真的，我觉得我会输啊。感觉我应该会输啊。
没留抽牌下场。
哎，他没有叫，可以，他没叫就换我。7，
还敢不用之前的卡族啊？
他没办法用之前的卡组了，他只能用这个卡组。好，51应该没办法追的吧？赢了，赢了，他应该没办法追的，还好是近战牌，可以呀、啊，双动没差让你动。
主能力啥？
哎呦哎呦，差一点，差一点，赢了，
You're good at this.
谢啦。
All right. Tell me
What?
what you want in return.
Don't want anything in return.
他居然跟我说谢谢。那我们再去找3只熊吧。
This Longlock's tower?
Indeed. It's even taller than I remembered.
Wait. What Joss said about the third beam, remember?
In the possession of a bold farmhand somewhere deep beneath the ground. Yes, this must be it. Let's go.
Oh.
Always grapple up her braids in the past, but
3只熊在里面。
We'll find another way up.
哦，
There's
啊，死了！哇，被吃掉了！哇塞！就拿你个东西，有必要那么凶吗？哇靠！大熊爸爸。熊子，熊子，真的被杀掉了耶，小女孩，嘿嘿，好可怜哦。
3 stools, 3 beds, 3 bowls.
one a bit too big, the other too small, the third just right. Blonde curls. Rest of the body's too mutilated. Hard to say anything.
She got what she deserved, as I see it. Always took what she wanted without asking.
No beam here. Gotta keep looking.
哎，只能去找长发公主了，可怜呢、干嘛跑去跟熊作对呢？
Giddy up.
哦，有了，应该就是这里的。
Could pull myself up here, and I'll have to make that jump.
哇
You
塞，
say so? I shall wait down here if it's all the same. Climbing slope.
爬不上去，完了。哎，上面还有个尸体耶，
Prince's corpse. Tried to free Longlocks, but fell and broke his neck.
摔下来就死了。哎，哦，还有什么按键之类的？哇，好高嘞！ 这有个缺口。等一下，这要小心一点，不然等下要摔死了。这玻璃易碎饼。好，我们进去。哦。哇，真的够高啊 ！OK， 进来了。哦，这里可以看到彩虹哎，好扯哦！我还要爬哦，天哪！到底多高啊？哦，有到了。啊哈 ！Fuck！ 长发10，20有。哇！哇！黄色豆子。
Stumped to climb all that way for nothing. Hanged yourself by your own hair.
哇，上吊自杀嘞，好可怜哦！一直困在这里面，没办法出去。金线金球。哦。哎，这里。好，我们下去吧。完了。哎，在童话故事应该不会死吧？靠腰还是会失血啊！我想说，这是不同的世界，应该是不太会死。哈哈！哇，回去找西安呢。
So?
Got the bean, but
Can you blame her? Men these days.
that why you cozied up to a vampire?
Detlef.
Too bad he didn't know that.
I trust no one. Learned that long ago.
蛮可怜。
To use him.
No. At first I was simply in... It was in Mettina. A few years passed. I'd gone there to... We were hashing out the terms when in walked Detlef. He said he'd come to sell us... I followed him out, observed him from a distance.
Yeah, superhuman senses will do.
He turned down a blind alley. I followed. He jumped out from behind a crate, baring his teeth.
A higher vampire and you were on him?
I've always had a way with ostensibly dangerous.
That's supposed to be about me too?
Brother, I hate to disappoint you, Geralt, but your belly button is not the center of the no... You see, when I met Detlef, somehow I knew. Call it intuition.
I guess. What happened then?
We talked, then met up once, twice. I truly enjoyed it at first, but only at first. He did... To return such a feeling, anyone would be hard.
So there came a day you just up and...
Yes, there was no other way. Let's just be friends, or I don't deserve you. But then, once I decided to...
我就说他不喜欢他吧，他硬要缠着人家，
and concluded he
真可怜。
could be of use.
Playing with fire, that.
Definitely, and either I'll get burned or I'll...
Got a history with Dettlaff.
I can handle him.
Mm-hmm.
You look at him as a witcher and see a monster. It's time to go. Just a bit more. Now we must plant them by the path near Longlock's tower. Then prepare to meet the giant.
啊，又来了！哇，太多只了吧！哇，哇，好多只啊！我的剑要坏掉了。哇，哇！哦呦，不容易啊！啊，修一下，修一下。仲夏魔洞。哦。这是哪里？云巨人！哇塞！食人魔吧，对不对？完了！哦呦！哇！哎呦，我天哪！滚了！
魔兽的巨人。
蜂巢应该可以。靠腰啊！哦呦！
小只。
哦，买。哦。Whoa.
For a fairy tale creature, that was...
I told you this land had gone ape mad.
Can't help thinking you might have done that on purpose.
Why ever would I have?
To get rid of your guard, your captor.
巨人之齿。
Well, you're wrong.
嘿嘿，巨人之齿，他是云巨人。你错了，你对好人有什么用处
That's so?
No, I need you.
Why?
Just stand there and stare.
你需要男人。哇！干，迪亚波会恨死我啊！完了完了！啊 ，shit！ 迪亚波会恨死我了，我又绿着他了。好，完事了。
Just gonna go our separate ways. No parting.
Did you wish to tell me something?
Actually.
Oh my! No woman except.
Not that I recall. No.
真不愧是打桩机。
Last you felt what so many.
希望这个故事有完美结局。
I just hope this.
That may very well depend.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing beyond what you are.
啊，这样好尴尬啊！
Exit's this.
迪亚波应该杀掉我啊！哇，这巨人可以啊！等一下。哦。
Will-o'-the-wisp. It's got something to show us.
Careful. It's not to be trusted.
Just curious. Why do you want the heart of Toussaint and the ducal wine?
They were my right, my due.
Doubt we would have figured you out if you hadn't tried to get them. Know that, don't you?
I do.
跳进井里。
One lives but once. Here, we need but jump into the well. You first.
哦。哇，帅啦！回到现实了。哇塞！
Portals in a fountain? Not terribly practical.
It was a secret passage.
Hide from your governess, which luckily she noted down in her diary. Never mind that. Has the young lady agreed?
She has. And stop
Would you prefer I treated you like the lion that manipulated you, Bo?
两个都住口，要选谁啊？先洗安好了。
Sienna, you've already run afoul of one vampire. Don't start a fight with another, all right?
Then tell said other vampire to stop taunting me.
Fuck you.
I shall do my utmost.
Let's go. Really want to be done with.
哦，完成了。
Nice place,
isn't it? Offers a lovely view of the valley.
来了来了。
Is it though?
So sensitive, so aware.
Perhaps he'll tell you himself.
You nervous?
I doubt he'll be in the mood for jests.
I know. May I be honest? Yet I owe him this meeting.
OK， 来了。
Let's get ready.
真的来了。
Sienna, I have a question I must ask you. Did you truly feign it all? That which bound us was a ruse?
Detlef, it's not that simple.
Oh no, it's very simple. You either deceived me or not. In forgiving you, I grieve. For now, we must part.
What the?
What? But how?
喂？又弹回去了，又被丢回去了。
The ribbon.
Ha! Seems I've been fooled again. She will pay for this. Sooner or later, she will pay. You never should have meddled, Butcher.
哎，你迁怒我嘞！哇，那两个在打啊，完怎么办？吸血鬼油，一手能煎药，荒野女巫，海克纳。OK， 吃满。我靠！三小啊，可以啊，迪亚波。阿尔达。喵的嘞，还敢！哦哦，三小
还是要死
哦，三小哦，三小哦哎呦！等一下，等一下！
你他妈是
哇！
吸血鬼还是异形啊？
哎呦喂！哎，不能飞了哦！啊，被咬到了！哦，还是阿尔德好用。哇 ，shit！
原来兽魔猎人都在对付这种怪物。
哎，李大夫。哦呦！哦，他可以把它打掉啊！等一下哦。怎么了？好 ，OK。 啦。OK。刚办了一点事情回来了，要打这个啦。哇哇哇哇！什么东西？在我这边啊。好哦。哦，真的很烦的迪拉夫。死了，他喵的嘞！
帅哦！最后那处决，
哇，他还会动哦！原来高等戏院长那么丑。
Leave him to me. Be gone.
I can't let.
I insist.
他要杀他是不是？哎，好。哦，开吃。两件，这两个对啊，有亮。
是在哈喽。
嗯，它同族不能同族相残。对啊，那一件？对，那件比较好看。
这件？
对。
这件不用了，那个绿色。
好，你选就好。要怀疑我的眼光。
哪在做过啊？哪在做多啊？
有。
哪在我看你穿安尼就好。
可以啊。
那我太免穿啊。
嗯。
你那毛，你知唔知？你那老师，前面做修。
OK， 完成了。现在人在哪里啊
My, what a smashing ensemble.
Very
well.
Shut up. I look like a twit.
The caftan is sewn of the best fabrics available, and according to the best tailoring practices.
下面好大。
One must have a modicum of
真的，我没有看到下面。
Even the most
我习惯穿不一样的衣服。
Usually wear something different, better suited to my trade. Got nothing against this particular outfit, though. Just don't exactly feel comfortable in it. I despise formal occasions.
Nothing one can't get all that being as it may. Toussaint's highest honor, the Order of Vitis. The Duchess cannot be expected to drape the medal on a suit of armor caked.
Huh. A tradition which values appearances ahead of all else. Which calls for lordly, glistening triviality and
Sound wistful. Pensive, Regis.
Hardly. It's the tone I ever adopt when I find myself pondering.
可以。
Besides, I've no need for a new outfit as.
Why not?
Because unlike you, I don't have to. I shall begin to pack my belongings instead.
Count on it. Ceremony.
I've had no reprieve either. And I keep thinking of the luck.
Mean you suddenly believe the 5 virtues theory?
It's not a question of belief, superstition, or old wives' tales. Siana planned everything in advance. Had we not stopped her, surely there'd have been a...
Her plans don't matter now. Can't act on them. Ask the messenger who delivered my invitation to the ceremony. Siana's in the palace.
Do you care not a whit who else was in her black book? We've some... He was the one to pass the victims' names to Detlef.
啊？你怎么知道起了雪崩？
Bootblack didn't say anything about making
While you basked in glory and tried on new formal wear, I began by concocting an ample supply of boot wash. I've observed that among street folk, amidst their... Of course, the same holds...
The letters. What's the connection?
When the bootblack arrived to collect his bucketful, he hinted he knew more. Simply put, He admitted he'd handed Detlef the letters. He knew this information was valuable to me.
哦，你说的对。
All in all, why not check up?
I am done, yes. It lies in your hands now. Or, if you will first
Promise to be careful.
Oh, it's the swordsman. Good to see you. Here for a spiff.
Need to ask you something.
Yet again? Go on then. I'm a proponent of free speech and I will gladly tell you all.
还是想要细节。
Use a spit and pop.
Then I shall take advantage as well. A friend of mine used...
Clean boots, clean souls. A fine slogan.
How's business?
Well enough. I can't complain. Though it...
Man in the frock coat.
Why, of course. I'm young.
If you're about to tell me this information will cost me, forget it. How'd you get those letters?
Beggars brought them.
啊？那有没有跟魔术
Why
家
didn't you tell us this before when we first...
You didn't ask about beggars now, did you?
我怎么会知道乞丐自己？喵的。
Beggars.
Why, 4. 1 for each letter. I can't count, you know.
Remember anything else? These beggars have anything in common?
What? Come now. Each was different. Oh, I know. They all...
Kid, my patience is starting to...
记得他们长怎样吗？
Remember what they looked like?
Of course. I've a mind like a steel trap, as I said.
Geralt, allow me to ask a question. Listen, lad. I'll be glad to mix another batch of that, but you must focus now and tell us all you know. Where can...
Well, at the shelter, most like.
Where's that?
Everyone knows. It's just round the corner.
街角。
Upstairs, then right.
Thanks, kid. For your... We must visit the shelter. Look around inside.
他喵的嘞！
Hi there, handsome.
价目表，擦亮20克朗，擦干净不打亮15克朗，不推荐。哎呀，那个小鬼真的是很爱赚钱。啊，找到收容所，先去干收容所吧。有了有了。
You've to move your little camp elsewhere, got it? This is decent history. You?
To talk.
Here, that's a waste of breath. We've tried it, only to tire off.
Gentlemen, calm, please.
Either get out along with these flea-ridden
Scram! Decent folk live here.
The shelter. Them.
Look, Ballard. Another
damn nuisance. We've our women and young.
Decent folk you mention.
Why? Do you?
Hell yes.
Hear that, Artois?
We should step aside, good fellow. My friend is perfectly capable of settling this unfortunate dispute on his own.
哦，想跟我打架是不是？来，打架是不是？妈的，很快是不是？啊，很快是不是？
All right. I can take a hint. Come, time to go.
我可是拳击冠军呢。
I tried to reason with them.
What did they want from you?
They are neighbors. Wish me to take my folk. I do not oppose going elsewhere were we to have somewhere.
What is this place?
You could call it that.
You help them, why?
Because they need help.
这是好人呢。
Need some information. Looking for a man who might have...
The boot black.
Any of your, wards supposed to meet him recently?
Forgive me. Those I help and I are not so close. You can question them yourself.
所有乞丐都会来吗？
Your usual... They're not obliged to come, of course. But they rarely find...
哦，可以啊。
Thanks. We'll...
My dears, I've a matter to address before I serve this soup. These two gentlemen have some...
Recently, 4 of you delivered sealed letters to the bootblack.
Does anyone know what the gentleman means? Go on, speak up. Romain?
怎么突然音乐诡异起来？
We were all told not to mention the letters. We all swore.
You can tell me, Romain. You were given a letter and you delivered it, right? Good work, Romain. Thank you. Who else?
I got one too. Gave it to the bootblack. And Freshy, he got one. But he can't tell you, as he's not here.
So?
I still have mine. I'm to deliver it 2 days after the Feast of St. Barnabas.
I need the letter. It's very important. It's no use to you anymore.
But I was to deliver it personally. Let no one else
先
see
睡
it.
了，
That is
晚
what
安
she。said.
晚安，晚安。
She was frightening.
You ought to heed folk who are kind and honest.
All right, take it. I didn't want to see the boot black anyways. It's always...
哦，拿到信了。透露第5名受害者的信。
Damn it.
What is it? Another name, truly?
See for yourself.
Well. I must say, even I did not expect this. This time you will see to our Duchessa. It seems we underestimated Sienna.
哇塞，他杀他妹妹。
Judging by this, Detloff was literally supposed to tear her.
Yet first you must snap her neck.
Puzzle complete.
Alas, the matter ceased to be a tantalizing brain tease.
Duchess was to be Detloff's last victim. Sienna planned it from the...
Indeed, the logical conclusion.
4 seemingly random victims to start. The virtues there only obscured the victim's links to Sienna, even as she had those she'd...
Had she managed to fulfill her plan, none would have questioned the reasons. Most would have... She was known to show a hard heart on many occasions.
Why would Sienna murder her own sister?
Yes, and yes. All seem likely.
你觉得这是好主意吗
Think it's a good idea? After all, we fought...
Talk to you? Would it harm? Some philosophers think empirical exam. I believe you mentioned the Duchess keeps Sion.
Courtiers were insisting on a harsher punishment. Much harsher. One way or another, she's locked away in a sick.
好吧，去。
Of course not. I shall await you at Merle Chaise-Long. I'll not risk entering. Besides, I vastly prefer the company of a sick.
So, said straight up, it means
I've never been fond of categorical statements of that kind. But she treated Detlef cruelly, caused his death in the end, and now this. Atop all that, no, Geralt. I will not go with you.
哇，他打退堂鼓了。哎呀，还是要解支线任务。啊，看下怎么走。没办法。
Any takers? Last call, then I head home.
What the？ 他喵的嘞！人呢？守住！哦，战利品。看一下。
Halt!
Need to see Sienna.
In the matter of?
Need to interrogate her.
Ah, fine then. You're that witch.
Promise to be brief.
好的，太好了，终于可以进去了。
The Witcher will speak with the...
As long as it's truly but a moment.
Have you come to see how I fare? I'm fine.
I know who the fifth victim was supposed to be.
Goodness, you're simply a compulsive snoop. I'm in...
Sienna, stop pretending you couldn't care less. I know it's an act. Why do you want to kill her?
For such an accomplished investigator to ask.
Because she turned her back on you, then banished all memory.
Bravo, Geralt. Yet another riddle solved. Well, what now? Off to share your
Definitely gonna tell her. Not necessarily.
Then why do it at all?
She ought to know. If only 'cause you'll probably try to kill her.
I probably will.
Perhaps, just for a second, you could.
Why should I?
For old time's sake. You loved each other once.
Please. I don't know who fed you that rubbish, but...
Read your governess's diary. You played together, were inseparable. Henriette'd get you into trouble sometimes, sure. But there were also times she stood up for you. When you had nightmares, only she could calm you. Time eats away at memories.
If she loved me so, why did she wash her hands off me? Forget me, hmm?
Don't know. But you could just ask her instead of saying.
There's nothing she could say to change what she did to me.
Maybe. But there's nothing out there to justify what you did to her and all Toussaint. Yet Anna Henrietta hasn't given up on you.
Ugh. You meant what you said in the land of 1,000. Ah, with all of us. Go, Witcher, or they'll give your medal to another.
Farewell, Siana.
Commander de la Tour would like to see you. Shall we go at once?
好，走吧。
Let's go. Damien.
Geralt, it's about time. Ready for the ceremony?
你气色不太好。
Your face. Though it looked even worse last.
I apply a balm of arnica.
Got some important information.
You are certain of this?
Completely.
Inconceivable. How could she? I must alert my men. Enlarge the... I thank you, Witcher, for... Let's begin the ceremony.
Okay.
In the guild's name, I beg your assistance.
You lost them all in the fire. These are...
Yes, your enlightened highness.
I shall dispatch a palace guardsman to examine...
Thank you, your enlightened highness. Your Grace, Geralt of Rivia has arrived.
My dear subjects, we come now to our next point of business. For now, we shall award the Order of Vit...
Geralt of Rivia, Slayer of the Beast of Beauclair.
In more familiar terms now.
Step forward.
I thank you.
舞蹈英雄。
Damien, I have a small surprise for you. In addition, I give you more than a dozen barrels. The gustatory experience of.
没有坏消息要跟你说。
I am, and truly. It's Siana. She plotted to.
This cannot be true. You're mistaken. You must be.
I have proof.
I do not believe it.
还是不相信是吧？ 哪怕你姐要杀你，你还是不相信。
In a moment, I shall speak to Siana. Will you assist me? You returned my sister to me, yet what you tell me now, I find devastating. I've come to doubt that I can judge her fairly. I'd far prefer to learn you're mistaken, Geralt.
I'm not. In fact, I'd recommend you be particularly careful around her.
You exaggerate, Witcher. She is my sister.
If my presence will help in any manner, of course I'll stay.
We shall now question a person implicated in the murders. The Witcher will take part in our talk.
女爵叫留下来的。
The Duchess requested I be present.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes. Nor does it let me believe you sought my demise. My heart yearns. Thus I have asked Geralt to advise me.
Bitterness consumes Siana. She had cause to resent many of the court of Bo. But I can't condone the actions she chose to take.
What is he talking about, Siana?
You know exactly what. I was forcibly exiled, remember? To your benefit. You knew well the throne would then be yours, though I was the elder. The ministers I can understand. They'd hated me since I was a child, thought me a poor prospect for the wife of a duke. I even understand our parents. I'd always sensed the problem. They simply feared me, for I dared to be free. That fabricated curse, it fell into their laps. A gift from above that brought relief. But you... Your dagger hurt most. You were my Honorietta, damn it. My darling little sister. Now do you understand, Witcher? She betrayed me.
Claim to understand them all? Why'd you come?
They deserved my vengeance. They detested me. She was all I could cling to.
You were children then. You and your sister both had no control over what happened.
You're wrong, Witcher. She had control. Remember, dear sister, the day they banished me from the palace? Of course, I'd had the idea to pelt the Nilfgaardian envoy with fish bladders, which we filled with rancid suet on a lark. And which you set afire at the last, to impress me, I imagine. And I admit, you did. Hit him right in his hideous bald patch. Never laughed so hard in my life. But when it came time to find the culprit, you said not a word. I took all the blame and all the punishment.
It's true. I did not stand up for you. I was too afraid.
The council was unanimous. They listed all my offenses. My flights from the palace, supposed acts of cruelty, inappropriate friendships. They cast me out. But you, the only one to understand me, you cowered in a corner, lifted not a finger to help. Not before, not after. You never tried to find me.
That's not true. I searched for you, sent out knights, gathered tidings from without. You did not wish to be found. Since the day you vanished, I have lived with the knowledge that I failed you. I'm sorry, dear sister. Can you forgive me?
烧他痒，傻小。他会把他捅死吧？ 哦，原谅他嘞，真的耶，酷哦。哎，没事了，他不杀他了。
All in all, best part of the whole set.
Perhaps for you, as you ducked out early. The others are probably just getting started. The drunkenness never ends in this quaint realm.
Not so fond of Toussaint after all, are we?
Oh, this place is like a strong wine garret. How do you find my personal brew?
Just right.
Credit the local mandrake of the Alrauna diavolis variety for that. The tubers which grow in this area's volcanic soil have an altogether unique...
Fascinating. All I can say is this batch turned out excellent.
Indeed. It might be wise to stockpile.
当然会去陪你采。好，我们走。
If you think it's a good idea, let's go. But I think you might be forgetting one thing. Fresh mandrake root of this variety is highly toxic, even to a witcher.
Ah, not a problem. I never forget matters of safety and hygiene in alchemy. Here, gloves and a mask.
Thanks. Right then.
OK， 可以采曼陀罗了。诶，有了，手套。诶，那面具嘞？丑角面具。诶，面具呢？哦，这里有了。
This moonlight makes me oh so dreamy.
Penny for your thoughts. Let me guess. Succubus twins?
曼陀罗根。哦，看到了。哦，有了有了。
Now, where'd that bloodsucker go? Won't be easy to track down. He's a vampire after all. Damn it, where'd you go?
嗯，那里有宝箱诶。
Regis!
金盘子。
Damn it, where'd you go? Regis!
You 三小。他好像在跟人家打架哎。吸血鬼油。
What I had to do!
Those Bruxay, they called you a traitor.
Alas, we've a very simple code of honor, we vampires. So simple you might call it.
Won't let it go, will they?
They will not. Fortunately, we've another rule. An unwritten one.
眼不见为净。
Why I must leave Toussaint for a...
Yeah, I get it.
Let us make for my camp.
他因为杀了同族人，一直被追杀，是不是？
Supreme bouquet.
Not much of a connoisseur.
Then it is high time you started your education. After all, the Corvo Bianco vineyard is now yours.
床头柜
Thanks. A trifle. That will nonetheless be useful should you need mutagens. Incidentally, have you thought about what you'll do with your prize?
没错，我会用着那定下来。
Know what? Think I just might. Come on. But one day I'll want to see what it's like. To just wake up every day and my...
Oh, stop, please. Sounds so sentimental, my fangs have begun to hurt. Then what? I can remember a night, not too far from here if I'm...
How could it not? We just set off to rescue...
Oh, our encounter with Vilgefortz. That is something I do not...
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale back then.
Appearances, Geralt. Appearances like Mamoon's.
Killed him. Sure wasn't easy, though. What about you?
Distance is of the essence.
Nilfgaard?
Why ever not? The Nilfgaardians are a modern society. None there believe in...
Interesting point of view.
So we shall, my friend.
结局了。
We have witnessed, and in fact on several occasions incited, many great and weighty events. After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
可以。
That we do.
结局。哦。
Actually, I'd love to go home.
这都看完了。好，回家。哦。 好的，看他留什么礼物给我。OK， 我的管家。
Master Witcher, some unknown individual.
Who is it?
Alas, they did not do me the basic cut.
谁呀？闯到我家来了。
What's that smell? 是谁呀？哎，
You look good.
他怎么知道我在这里？
Come. Don't just stand there. I want a hug.
哇，西里竟然知道我在这。
What did you bring?
A Garkin from Angren. I slew it. All by my lonesome.
That why you left Carrera so suddenly? Had no idea where you'd gone. Your note was puzzling. Don't try to find me. Threw me for a loop.
That was silly. It's just that... So when I read that notice, the contract, when I saw Angren, I knew I had to do...
I'm not your nanny. I believe in you. Like my new house?
The house is lovely, but it could...
Yeah, got plans for it, don't worry.
哇哦！父女两个在外面呢。
It's lovely here. I could stay forever.
那就留下
What's
来吧。
stopping you?
Actually, not a thing. I slew a Garkin, collected my bounty. I believe I'm owed some respite.
Indeed you do, mademoiselle, as my major domo would say.
You've a butler?
A steward. Name's Barnabas Basil. BB for short, though I don't know if he likes it. He's the one let you in. I'll ask him to bring in some fruit, a beverage. You can spend the rest of the day lying about.
Ah, nothing would make me happier.
Being a witcher anything like you imagined?
Geralt, I didn't have to imagine anything.
Journeyman and master, though, not the same thing.
I'm still a long way from mastering anything, but I am...
Just passed on what worked for me. Or at least tried to.
I was thinking of Eskel and Lambert.
So, no regrets? Choice you made?
Not at all. I'm doing what I ever wanted to do.
碰到什么你讨厌你
Encountered
的
the
呢？
most charming aspect of being a witcher yet?
Which aspect is that?
The hatred. Disgust. That strange blend of admiration, fear, and contempt.
They set their hounds on me in one village. In another, they forbade me from taking a drink from their well. Other than that, it's been all right. No one's tried to cheat me out of my reward so far.
I'd hoped they'd treat a woman differently.
Geralt, when they treat a woman differently in this world, it hardly ever means better. Quite the opposite.
Ooh.
Angrin, how'd it go? Garcanes can be pretty tough opponents.
That's why I had to lure this one to a place both spacious and empty, where it would have nowhere to hide.
Good choice. Always best to avoid additional casualties, so your foe had nowhere to hide. But the bastard was still damn quick, I bet.
Not as quick as I am. My greater worry was its strength. I was far outclassed there. But a dose of black blood did the trick. We fought a while, I feigned a mistimed dodge and let it drink. The rest was easy.
可以。
See you later, Ciri.
Take care of yourself.
哇，犀利竟然来了耶，好惨！哇，这样下去会死，不可以！我要走这边。完了，玩不下去。哦，这里，来去看礼物喽。床头柜，武器架。好嘞。哦，有了。雷吉尔的信。你看到这封信的时候，我已经远离国境了。你也一定找到我的图片诱发器。哦。我利用时间改良这个机器，现在完成。例如，你杀死怪物跟恶人会发出电磁波，吸收到临界点。哦，可以。图片诱发器。哦。可以制造图片物的装置啊！你必须收集更多次数。放置战利品，哇！
Every day the same. Why am I not?
哦，这样任务就结束了，主线完。Hello.
See, you've taken out.
I could
What?
See you.
take care.
Can you fathom it? Vermentino and Coronato reconciled?
他来去酒窖。喂。哦，这个就是我的酒窖啊，可以呀、哇，还挺大。应该没了吧
I work from dawn to dusk's last.
？OK， 今天就玩到这里了，
Give my wife
结局喽！好了。